Welcome to 12 Hop Flop, the podcast where we dig deep into the burrow of life's complexities, with yours truly, Floppy. Today, we're going to nibble on a particularly crunchy topic, the hop of humour, the role of humour in coping with life's challenges. Now, as a rabbit, I've seen my share of narrow escapes and close calls in the wild. And let me tell you, without a little humour, this fluffy tail wouldn't be shaking with excitement, but with fear. Humour, my dear humans, is much like a field of dandelions to us bunnies. It brightens the day and provides sustenance for the soul. When life throws a hawk at you, sometimes, the only thing you can do is thump your foot and chuckle at the absurdity of it all. Why? Because laughter triggers release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. A good giggle can lighten your load mentally and create a buffer against the stress that's as effective as a thicket against predators. I've noticed that among my long-eared peers, those who play and frolic tend to navigate rabbit life's twists and turns with more grace. Just the other day, another bunny got her head stuck in a tube. Instead of panicking, we turned it into a game of peekaboo until she wriggled free and we all ended up hop-skipping with delight at her newfound freedom. Humans, too, can benefit from seeing the lighter side of a sticky situation. Consider those moments that feel like the universe has tossed you into a bramble bush. Instead of staying snagged in the thorns, humour is the fur that lets you slide out with just a few tangles. It's been said that humour is a way of bravely facing something we fear, and I couldn't agree more. That's why we have funny bunny names and play hide and gleeful seek with our companions, like my dear friend 8-Bit, when the shadows grow long and ominous. We laugh in the face of danger, quite literally, because what else is there to do when you're a prey animal? Learn and adapt. Yes, like memorising every twist and turn of your warren, but also laugh, remember. Rabbits are social animals, and humans, I think, even more so. Sharing a laugh with another creates bonds stronger than the toughest root. It shows trust and understanding that, amid the challenges, we're all in this burrow of life together. Now, it's not about ignoring your problems, quite the contrary. Humour can be the best way to acknowledge the absurdities and difficulties without letting them define your entire landscape. Think of it as strategic grazing. You wouldn't want to eat all the clover in one patch, right? You nibble a bit here, a bit there, and keep things balanced. Use humour to add variety to how you deal with life's challenges and to keep the emotional ecosystem healthy. And here's a little rabbit wisdom. Adaptability is key. Our environments change, and yours do too. So hop along with humour, be light on your feet, and be ready to twitch your nose at the unexpected. Sometimes, when 8-Bit does something utterly harebrained, instead of getting flustered, I kick back my hind legs and laugh. Because what's the harm in finding joy in the little hiccups? They make the journey memorable. In fact, it's the stories that come from these moments that tend to be the most cherished ones. Humour is like my favourite gnawing stick. It keeps my mind sharp, my heart light, and the social wheels greased. Your world, much like our warrens, is full of surprises, and the ability to chuckle, snicker, or even belly laugh at your own hair-raising escapades will keep your spirit supple, and who knows, maybe it'll even keep the metaphorical hawks at bay. So, my fluffy and not-so-fluffy friends, as we burrow down to the end of this episode, remember, humour is not just a coping mechanism, but a way of life that celebrates the unpredictable adventure we all hop through, sometimes cautiously, other times with a leap and a bound. Before I hop off, I'd love for you all to subscribe to this show, and if you have a moment, please leave a review or comment. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I might not be able to read, but 8-Bit is quite the techie. Thank you for listening to 12 Hop Flop. Keep your ears perked, your eyes bright, and no matter what life throws your way, just keep hopping with humour.